It's your boy Sid, and welcome to the Dallas Cowboys for Life channel. I want to thank everyone again for taking the time to watch my videos and subscribe. Now let's talk about subscribing. Guys, we hit a milestone today, and I want to thank everyone for the support. We hit 100 subscribers. I'm lost for words. Thank you again. And if you haven't subscribed, just move your thumb down to the right a little bit and click that subscribe button. And I hope you'll subscribe by the end of this video. So before we get started, hold on guys, it's cold in my house, gotta have my, Nespresso coffee. Without this, can't function. Now that's some good stuff. So let's talk a little bit about this weekend. We have some good games going forward. Tomorrow we have the Vikings versus the 49ers. I want the Vikings to win because I want the 49ers to lose, so my boy Cyril will close his little trap and stop hating on the Dallas Cowboys as much as he does. So Cyril, this is for you. I hope your team loses. We have the Titans versus the Ravens. I think the Ravens will get the W in this game. I don't think the Titans have what it takes to be able to beat the Ravens. Sunday we have the Texans versus the Chiefs. That's going to be an okay game, but I think that Kansas City will take that W. Mike Mahomes is just a phenomenal QB. He put up some crazy numbers even though he got injured. And imagine if he didn't get injured, the amount of numbers that he would have been able to put up. Sunday night, that's the game that I'm looking forward to. I don't know if it's Sunday night or Sunday afternoon, but we have the Seahawks versus the Green Bay Packers. Two good QBs again. I like Russell Wilson going into this game, to be honest with you. He likes this type of challenge. He moves the ball pretty well, takes more chances, runs the ball, avoids sacks. So I think that it's going to be a very exciting game. Aaron Rodgers, this guy has a horseshoe up his ass, Hail Mary King, and I don't know how he does it sometimes, but he also goes out there and he's able to pull the W. So it's going to be a very close game, but I think the Seahawks will come out on top with the W. So very exciting games. I like the games that were on last weekend. Wow, so close. And I think this weekend will be also exciting, but I think some teams are going to get blown out of the water more than others. So looking forward to the games. Now let's talk about the coaching situation with the Dallas Cowboys. Mike McCarthy is doing some big moves. We know that he had hired Mike Nolan, and he had hired a special teams coach, Jim Tomsola. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it properly. So Mike McCarthy is making some big moves, and the media is kind of changing their stories now. About before it was, oh, the Dallas Cowboys made a wrong decision, they rushed it, and now it's, oh, well, Mike McCarthy's kind of looking good for the Dallas Cowboys, and he's hiring some strong coaches with him, and and I think that he's making some guys. It's always like this. Cowboy haters, and then next they like us, then they don't like us. So Mike McCarthy, you have a big job ahead of you. Mike Nolan has a big job ahead of him with the defense and so on. I'm curious to see what's going to be brought to the Dallas Cowboys once we hit training camp, and the coaching staff, the rest of the coaching staff that are going to be coming on. Let's talk a little bit about Mike Nolan. He has 4 years experience as a not 4 years. He's coached 4 different NFL teams as a defensive coordinator. This guy has a lot of experience, but he does have his work cut out with him. I'm curious to see what he's gonna do with Jalen Smith. Curious to see how he's gonna develop Van Der Esch, being that Van Der Esch doesn't have a lot of experience going into the NFL, and he is gonna be coming off surgery. And I'm curious to see how he's gonna bring D-Law back to what he was. And not just those players, I think the whole defensive squad. We have an amazing defense. We have a lot of talent, a lot of young guys that are with us. So Mike Nolan has his work cut out for him. So I'm curious to see what he's going to bring to the table as a defensive coach. Let's talk a little bit about the Pro Bowl. There's some news that came out this week that Amari Cooper and Jalen Smith will now be going to the Pro Bowl. Guys, don't get too excited because they weren't first selections. They just got selected to replace certain people. Jalen Smith is replacing linebacker Luke Keeley, and wide receiver Amari Cooper is replacing wide receiver Mike Evans. So they weren't first choice, but they're still going to the Pro Bowl. So that alone says a lot. So this year we have 6 players going to the Pro Bowl. In 2018 we had 5 players, and in 2019 we had 4 players. Guys, the Dallas Cowboys always have a good amount of people going to the Pro Bowl. I don't get too excited about the Pro Bowl because we know the players that get selected. Guys, it's just a weekend of fun for them. And they don't want to get injured, so they don't play to the full potential, and it's just, and I don't blame them. You don't want to get injured in a game that doesn't really matter, right? So again, I am saying that I'm happy that our guys, a good amount of our guys are going to the Pro Bowl. I'm happy to see what's going on with Mike McCarthy and what he's doing with the team so far. And I believe that the Dallas Cowboys will have a lot of potential going into the 2020 season. So guys, once again, thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. Please don't forget to click that subscribe button. It's your boy Sid, and I'm out.